What's better than a late night drive in the woods? Lonely, open roads, stars bright in the sky. Innocent bikers you can mow over. Hey, spoiler alert. In today's video, we're gonna check out Midwest Safety's video, how to get immediately arrested by a game warden and see what really went down.
Night on September 21st, 2023, officers from the Shawano County Sheriff's Office in Wisconsin were notified about a 911 call. The caller notified dispatch that he was riding a bike when two older men operating an UTV had just ran him over. The caller indicates this allegedly resulted in a broken ankle. One officer heads directly to the injured man's location to administer first aid, while another officer attempts to find the hit-and-run suspects while blasting rap artist Nelly, Tupac, and Schoolboy Q on his radio. Within 10 minutes of the call being made, the officer finds and confronts the two men in the UTV.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. Where are you guys coming from?
We just came from Bowler over there.
Okay.
Just head home.
Okay. Did you come across the bridge at all?
Yep.
Okay. So back by Regina, I guess there was a guy that was hit by a side-by-side.
Really?
Yep. So was it you guys?
Really?
I'll tell you it was, and I stopped and I asked him how he's doing.
Okay.
It's like he goes, you bumped my foot, and I was like, okay, you know.
All right, so the officer asked him if he committed a crime. He said yes. And he has not Mirandized him, and he doesn't have to, because the dude at that point is not under arrest. He just can't help himself from telling the truth. And I really appreciate that as a human being. As a lawyer, I'm like, But also, as someone who understands mathematics and odds to the degree that I do, he's probably gonna be the guy who ran over him, and it doesn't really do him any good to not answer the question. That would probably make him suspect number one, so it doesn't matter anyways. Also, he seems drunk.
Okay. I stopped there, and he's like, okay, and then he just laid down and said, okay, we'll see you later.
Okay. So it was you guys.
Okay, so you ran over this dude in the woods, and he said, I'm okay, and then he laid down in the road, and you drove off. That's your story. Wow. I am not a good enough lawyer to represent this guy, because I could not. There's no coming back from that.
It was me.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back with you guys, okay?
Okay, I'll be here.
A police report says this officer noted the victim's injuries consisted of a, quote, left ankle that looked to be crushed and had significant bruising throughout his left leg.
Your driver for that have a mustache, beard, and wearing glasses?
Oh, affirmative. You got your driver's license on you, man?
Yes, I do. Yeah, we came across the bridge, and I seen something, and I thought, holy crap, what was that? And so I stopped.
Like a bear at first.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is amazing. I was so sober, I thought it was a bear. What's fascinating right now is that this guy's incriminating himself without a question being asked of him. Look, he has a conscience. He's like a normal, non-sociopathic person. He's just telling, how and why he ran over that guy. And then asked him if it was okay if he just drove off while he laid there in the road.
No, he's totally normal.
And I stopped, and we backed up, and I says, well, what's going on? And he's like, you ran over my foot. I'm like, okay, are you okay? And he's like, yeah. Okay, and then he just like laid down and just like snuggled up like, it was weird.
Okay.
That he just laid down and I'm like, you're okay? And he just like, yeah. And he just laid there and,
Okay.
I mean, it's not like I smoked him or anything. He just laid down and it's like, okay. And I'm like, all right. Because I didn't want to, something happened. I didn't want to leave him.
Okay. Yeah.
And
I didn't want to leave him, so I left him.
so.
Okay. Are you aware that side-by-sides, ATVs are not allowed on this trail at all?
Oh, no.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So that's an issue we got too, okay?
Yeah.
I am all for game wardens regulating what types of vehicles are on what trails, etc. I mean, heck, maybe you don't run over the hiker if you're not on a side-by-side, but he committed a very heinous battery on someone and then fled. I got a way bigger beef with that.
I hear you. I'm not going to bullshit you and say, hey, I got my chainsaw in the back and I'm, clearing the trails or anything. It's just something I like to do. I don't want to, run on the trail, the highways. Sometimes it's just like,
No, it's a nice drive through here, but.
Yeah.
So. You got your driver's license on you?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a little odd. He doesn't actually suspect the other guy of a crime unless it is also illegal to be a passenger on a side-by-side on that trail. It's fine. He's a witness to these crimes that this one-man crime spree is committing.
Okay. I mean,
As far as I know, it sounds like he's okay, but we're trying to figure it all out, so.
Yeah. Because, I stopped and I asked him how everything was going and, because it was just weird.
How's everything going? Oh, do you mean before you ran over me and broke my leg or since then? Because it's not as good.
15 Sean, we have a 20 for EMS.
Awesome. Okay. I'll be right back with you guys then.
Okay, thanks.
15 ambulance running route.
10-4, he's on the brink of passing out from pain.
10-4.
1450 is ambulance going to be able to get to where you're
Whoa.
at on the trail?
Yeah.
515 ambulance ETA is about 2 minutes.
10-4, thank you. My lights are on, so they should be able to see me down the trail.
10-4.
AKA, please don't run over me. Don't run over this guy. He's already been run over. Just look for the lights.
Okay, Steven, there's your driver's license back.
Thank you, sir.
And there's yours, Alan.
Thank you.
Is he okay?
We got an ambulance going to him right now. It sounds like he's got some leg pain, but as far as that goes, we're trying to figure that out right now.
Okay, yeah, because I backed up and yes, I'm not supposed to be on here. And he was there, and it was like I backed up because I didn't know what it was. So what do we do from here?
Okay, so have you been drinking tonight?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, I'm kind of getting
Ooh, I think that's maybe not true.
a little odor of intoxicants coming off of you.
1053.
That's you?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you mind if I run you through fields, check that out, make sure you're okay to drive?
I prefer not to, but if you have to.
Okay, I mean, with what's happened at this point, I would like to, just to make sure that you're okay to drive.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Okay. Can you step over here with me, man? So I have you stand with your feet together, arms down by your side. Don't move from here unless I tell you to. Okay, do you understand that?
All right.
Okay. At this point, I'm just going to check your eyes. What I need you to do is follow my finger with just your eyes and your eyes only, okay?
Yep.
Okay.
The officer repeats this HGN test a few times. Unfortunately, for a large portion of the test, the officer's arm blocks our visual of the suspect's eyes, making it difficult to see for ourselves how the suspect is performing the test.
Are you following my finger?
I'm trying to.
With your eyes?
Yep.
I don't see your eyes moving at all. So this next test is going to be the walk and turn. So I'm going to be standing with your feet together again, arms down by your side. What I need you to do is imagine a straight line going from you to my squad. Straight line, doesn't turn or anything, straight line. Can you imagine that for me?
Yep.
Okay. What I need you to do is place your left foot on that line. So take your left foot now and place it on that line.
Yep.
And then place your right foot in front of that foot. Heel to toe. Like this. You can do that now.
Just once?
Just put your left foot on the line and then place your right foot in front of that foot, heel to toe on that line.
What foot?
Left foot on the line, right foot, heel to toe. Okay, keep your arms down by your side and stand there. Don't move until I tell you to. Do you understand that?
Yep.
Okay. And then when I say begin, what you're going to do is take 9 heel to toe steps along that line. When you get to 9, take a series of small steps to turn and take 9 more heel to toe steps back across that line, okay?
Okay.
You understand that?
It's an inauspicious
Okay. So it's gonna
beginning.
look like this. 1, 2, 3, and so on until you get to 9. When you get to 9, take a series of small steps like this to turn, and then take 9 heel little steps back across that line. 1, 2, 3, until you reach 9. Do you understand?
Yep.
Okay. So as you're doing this, count every step out loud. Eyes on your feet at all times. Keep your arms down by your sides, and do not stop until you finish. Do you understand that?
Okay.
Okay. You may begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I mean, he's not passing this.
1, 2,
Officer's got
4,
enough here. Wow, he's not even trying, maybe. Urgh. Officer's got enough here to bust him.
You finished?
Sorry. Look, the officer's doing his job here by testing him for being impaired. His impairment is a really big deal because UTVs are actually just like ATVs and motorcycles and bicycles and scooters and literally any vehicle that you can propel yourself along the ground in. You're not allowed to be impaired on them and drive on the road. This guy is definitely getting busted for DUI. It's not as big of a deal as a felony hit and run, which is what I think he's going to be facing before this video is over.
That was 9, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Next test, a one leg stand. Whatever you do.
There's
stand
no way
again
he's
with your
doing
feet
this.
together, arms down by your side. Don't move from here till I tell you to. Do you understand that?
All right.
Okay. So for this test, what I'm gonna have you do is pick up either leg. Doesn't matter. Either one of your choice. Pick it up approximately 6 inches from the ground. Keep it parallel to the ground. And count out loud in the following manner: 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, and so on. Until I tell you to stop. Do you understand?
Okay.
Okay. So as you're doing this, watch your raised foot at all time. Count out loud. Keep your arms by your side, and do not stop until I tell you to. Do you understand?
Okay.
Okay. You may begin.
He's trying to work up the
1001,
courage.
1002.
Oh no. Oh.
1003. 1000. Oops.
Oh man. 1,000. Oops.
1001.
He can't.
1002.
He's not able to do it for.
1004.
Oh, he's up. Okay. Okay, he did it for like 2 seconds.
1001.
This is way
1002,
easier when you're sober.
1003. 1004. 1005.
Oh, he's.
1006.
Oh. It's progress.
1007. 1008. 1000.
Okay, man. You can stop there.
Okay.
Okay. So at this point, I do believe you're under the influence of something. That's
I do
causing you to
believe
be
as
impaired.
well.
Are you willing to do a PBT just so I can, just to prove that it's alcohol, not no other kind of drugs or anything like that? It can't be used against you in court or anything like that. It's just.
I'd rather not.
You'd rather not?
Yep.
Okay. So at this time, you'll be under arrest for OWI of the side by side. Okay.
Okay.
Do you have anything on you that's gonna stick me, stab me, poke me?
I got a knife.
Let me see what you have. No!
Okay. Do you want to leave that in the side by side for me?
I can.
Okay. And then, well, anything else that you don't want to go with, just leave in the side by side, I guess, at this point.
I don't know how his buddy is getting out of here since that guy has already admitted that he's been drinking, so he can't drive it home. They're not allowed to drive this thing on the road at all anyways. This is bad.
Okay. Once you come back with the car with me.
So he can drive it home, or
Is he under the influence also? He said he's been drinking, so.
That's what I said.
I don't think he had much to drink, or I don't know.
Okay. Well, we can figure that out in a minute, man. I'm just gonna talk with this other guy quick.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So like I said, you're under arrest. You're gonna come with me. So.
Sir, so what's your plan for the rest of the night here?
My plan?
Yep.
Okay, Steve. So,
I just.
okay. Put your hands behind your back for me.
Okay.
Just hang right here for me.
Have you been drinking tonight at all?
I had a couple.
If I can give you a ride, can I get you back home? Is that something we can do?
Sure.
All right. You just want to hang tight here.
Here, I'll just put him up front for you. Here. That way we can kind of
This is
roll
a
like that.
first for me.
Oh, that's not bad then. If it's been this long,
I'm 60 years old, and
I'm gonna put a belt around your waist since I got him up front. Okay. Yep. Just give me a second here.
where are we going?
We'll be going to Shawano.
Oh, poop. Wife won't be helping Bo pick me up there.
Well, she's not gonna be picking you up right away.
Yeah, it's tight back there.
You got some processing you gotta do, buddy.
No big fat guy. Okay, thanks, man.
Okay, I'm just gonna reach around, put the seatbelt on you if I can, or if you can grab it.
I mean, I can't believe he ran over someone and then he's like, yeah, he just wanted to lie down there.
Can you put him in my car, please? Just in the back passenger side. I'm going to give him a ride.
Yeah.
Go ahead and follow his deputy for me, please.
Come back here, man. Watch for the tree right here. Oh, gotta be hopping there for
I'll
now.
tell you what, the passenger there, he would not be passing a field sobriety test. He is struggling. He was struggling to walk.
No, that's the whole cage. It doesn't go anywhere. Oh, take your time, man. If you gotta sit sideways in there, sit sideways.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll the window down a little bit for you, just so if you need anything, you can yell at us.
Okay.
Your name's Alan, right?
Hey.
You're not in custody, man. I just want to talk to you with what happened tonight, okay? What's going on? What happened today?
Well, we were coming back from the bowler, and when we crossed the bridge,
Yeah.
there was a thud. Whatever. I could not see anything. I thought there was like a board was too low or something on the bridge.
Okay.
And Steve said he thought he saw a bear.
Well,
Okay.
that's really impaired.
Whatever.
Okay. So you guys didn't see nothing on the road or on the trail that you were riding on?
I didn't.
This is an interesting interview. You know, he already has a confession from the guy who committed the hit and run, and he doesn't need any sort of backup statement from the passenger. What's interesting about it is that the passenger is not saying that it didn't happen, but he is also not saying, like, we hit a person. It's almost like he's just assuming that you know that he hit a person, and he's kind of saying, you know, we didn't mean to do it.
Not gonna be. I gotta come get it later.
We are having it towed at this point, so.
Oh, poop. Oh,
Yeah, we can't just leave it here, so.
Yep, I hear you.
So I'm gonna read you this, and then I'm gonna ask you a question, and I need your answer yes or no on this, okay? So, you have been arrested for a violation of the intoxicated operation laws, and under Wisconsin implicit consent provisions, I am required to read this to you. The test results of the fact of you refusing testing can and may be used against you in court. Will you submit to an evidentiary chemical test of your blood? Yes or no?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. So then we're going to have to go to the house. I'm going to have to take you to the jail. You're going to sit in there, and I'm going to have to get a search warrant for your blood at this time, okay?
All right. And there's no way I could get the Casanado to do it.
Nope, not at this time.
You will have criminal DNR charges.
How do you feel about needles?
All right. You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
It's a Marine, you can handle it.
You know, I would be interested to know if they tell people,
you have the right to consent, you have the right to not consent. Also, if you don't consent, there's a 99.99% chance that we're going to get a warrant to draw your blood. Now do you want to consent?
because me, I hate needles. And I would just say, yes, I will breathe into your machine.
Ouch.
I know. I don't even have a lollipop for you.
Oh, what? What?
I know.
It's just wrong. I'm never gonna do this again if I don't get a lollipop.
Well, good. That's what we want.
According to police reports, the test recorded a blood alcohol content of 0.118%, which is more than 0.03% over the legal limit. He faces charges that consist of failure to take an alcohol test, operating UTV without each person wearing a seatbelt, operating UTV on non-designated trail, operating UTV without required headgear, operating UTV in a careless way, operating UTV and causing injury, operating UTV with a pack over 0.08%, operating UTV and causing injury with a pack over 0.08%, first-degree recklessly endangering safety, and failure to report the UTV accident.
Well, a lot of these charges seem a little bit duplicative, and they certainly threw the book at him. But like, look, you watched the video, I watched the video. He very clearly violated all of these rules, except for I really don't know about the seatbelt. I feel like I wasn't paying attention to that. And it's a little bit nitpicky. I mean, he ran over another human being and left him for injured on the road. I guess he left him for drowsy.
Or he's on the brink of passing out from pain.
This guy, he just needs to get his plea right and move on, because this is not a good situation. I mean, the whole video was basically a guide on what not to do, ever, except this one thing. He never got abusive with the cops, never argued with them, never fought with him, didn't try to flee, didn't try to hurt a cop, didn't try to hit the cop with his UTV. But man, for everything that happened before the cops got there was real bad. They should play this video for new drivers and just say, look, don't do any of this, ever. Don't drink and drive. Don't hit people, and definitely don't leave them there. Drop your pro se opinion down below in the comments and let me know what you think. And here's my last piece of lawyerly advice. Don't hit bikers. Hit the subscribe button instead. See ya. You got the lonely, open, rude. I mean, to the degree,